and today I'm just gonna be ranting about breakup, some advice I can give, and what I can do to help you girlies out there that are going through a breakup get over your ex-man. I was in a relationship for 2.5 years, and I felt like I couldn't live without him. I felt like the world was over. I felt like I couldn't get out of my bed. So I'm just gonna share some of my experiences and give some advice, and I hope that it helped. Let me tell you guys about my story. I've been with a guy for 2.5 years, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's so perfect. You know, one day we're gonna get married. One day we're gonna have kids together. Oh my gosh, like, this man is the perfect man. In all reality, nobody's perfect. The only perfect man there is God. And literally, like, this man was cheating on me every day. He was lying. He was just being the worst person. And it was like, it took me 2.5 years to move on from this man. Like, just putting me through it. And it's like, to be honest with you, now that I think about it, it's like, you sit back and just think about all the things that this guy put you through, and it's like, did I really deserve that? And what helped me get over it, when we first broke up, I could not accept it. I was like literally on his social media accounts, talking to his friends, reaching out to his family, all these things. And I no longer want to look like crazy, but when you love somebody, for me, for example, I love people hard, and I don't know how to get away from this person or be no longer feeling like I need this person anymore. And you never need anybody. Need is food, water, air. Want is your man. We can definitely live without a man, sis. It's gonna be alright, trust and believe. The first step that helped me to get through a breakup was actually accepting that we're no longer together. And it took me 3 or 4 months to actually realize that in my head, like, we're no longer together, bro. Like, get that through your head. We're no longer together. And I had to keep repeating myself over and over. Now, the healing process, like, you have to block him off of everything. That's including your social media accounts or anything in general that has to pertain to him, his friends, his family, his co-workers, anybody that pertains to him, cut them off. Anything that you see of him is gonna make you miss him or worry about who he's with. Delete all the pictures of him out of your phone or out of your tablet or out of your laptop. It's not worth it. Third thing that helped me was to think about what he put me through. It was like, Tarah, do you want to cry every single day? Because that's what I was doing. I was crying to get it out. I was crying to say in my head, to say, let this person go. And when somebody makes you cry or makes you feel upset or angry, he's not worth it. When a man gets you like that, it's time to go. Don't deal with it. Life moves on. You came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave this world by yourself. He was only there for a season, and I had to learn that. People around you would tell you, oh, you crazy, and you know, you're emotionally unstable, you know, all these things. And it's like, you didn't know the relationship to tell me that I'm A, B, C, and D. But here's the thing. when they start feeling like, well, I got you in the palm of my hands, some people get a kick out of you being sad or depressed. Never lose yourself in a man, sis. Never lose yourself in a man, because there are men out there will make you feel like you need them, and you don't need them. You want them, but you don't need them. Another thing I had to realize is self-love. Learning to love myself again after being with this person 2.5 years, because my thing was, it was all about him. Everything was him. And it was never about me. Like, I moved away from my family and friends to be with him. Everything was to accommodate him. But it was not what I wanted. It was no, well, you know, what's our second option? It was just his option and what he wanted to do. And no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have left where I'm at and chase him, because that's where I felt like I was doing. And I have such a big heart. I let people take advantage of that. Like, I do. I feel like I allow people to take advantage of my heart sometimes. And I don't even realize that until a breakup, to be honest, of how good I was to somebody. But I couldn't see that for myself. And sometimes love will make you do crazy things. And everybody that's out there saying, well, I've never been like that, trust and believe. You have, but you probably don't even realize it. Because love will make you do crazy things. Let me say that. And now that I look back on it, it's kind of like, damn, Tarah, you were losing yourself slowly. Like, it got to a point where I was really depressed. And, like, having somebody to portray you, even though they was the entire relationship, it's like, man, I was really blind to this person. I really let this person drag me through the mud. And it was like, I'm glad that I moved forward with my life, because if God didn't allow me to see who this person really was, I really truly believe I would still be with this person, sadly. And I'm glad God was there, because I prayed. I was like, God, please show me a sign. Like, please show me what this person, or show me who this person really is. And he showed me. The inner demon came out of him. I'm still young and I'm still learning, but behind a man or behind a boy who wanted to be a man, like, I no longer want to be in that space anymore. So I decided, do I want to keep crying over this person? No, I don't. Do I want to marry this person? No, I don't. Do I want to have kids with this person? No, I don't. So why am I here? Yes, it hurted bad, but I also realized I don't need to be with this person anymore. What is that gonna do for me in the long run? It's gonna make things even worse than what it is. And I'm glad I got to that point where I was able to be strong enough to leave that person. And I'm glad I found my goodbye. I'm glad I moved forward. And like I said, that's his loss. If he couldn't see that I'm worth it, or he couldn't see how good of a person I was, oh well. That's the next girl problem. It should no longer be my problem. Learn to love yourself, but when it's time for you to be with somebody else, make sure that person respects you. Make sure that person puts you first. Make sure that person cares enough about you Notice things about you, the smallest things about you. Remembering your birthday. Remember the favorite color that you like. And most importantly, putting God first. And the next step for me, going out and doing stuff helped me get my mind off that person. Because when you don't get your mind off that person and the memories come back, and here it is again, you're feeling depressed, or you're feeling like you can't get up out of bed because you feel so attached to that person and you became so comfortable with that person. I feel like I was not able to do anything else without this person. And I guess that's what made it so hard, because I was with this person every single day. Like, we lived together. So it made it harder for me to realize, like, okay, I need to start doing stuff, learning how to do stuff on my own without that person anymore. You're learning that you were somebody before you got with him, and you are somebody without him. Don't go backwards, move forward. And I promise you, life will get better. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm glad I'm able to share my personal experience with you guys. And I'm glad I'm able to chit chat. And see you next time on my next video. Bye.
Need distractions, I don't need the fun. I just want the one that's been it since day one. I don't buy the cheap pills, I just get the fun. That I got with the one that's been